Akan itu dulu gitu. Akan. Akan disebut.
Game.
Itu beda diri itu lah.
Udah.
Mana?
Oke. Neymar ini tidak. Successful.
Ini kan itu. Asini ka bisnis khara nani shakala yini mun to dange asi chios bot bi ni bene kira la le asi ni to dagi isa mun to ni isa ni wa shan e ni na ja ni mun ni ja ni ko ni ma ni ko ba ni ni ba ni ni ko ni 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 ko ba la ma ni 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 ko ni ja mun ti re bi ni ni ba ni Untuk dia dah.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who showed great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see him.
He's having a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Knocks it into space. And the shot! Goal! He'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Yalah. Kamu tengok rasa celebration.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Gets his head on it! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Saliba. De Ketelare. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Keita. This looks promising. Played out wide. Cross flung in. There's the header! And he's straight offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Keita. Oh, again the flag's up. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zaniolo. And they can counter here. Pedro Obiang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the delivery. Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer after 33 minutes is number 26.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Zaniolo will not... Zaniolo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zaniolo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's to Catalara. And it's made its way to him. And a chance!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Keita.
There will be 3
Now,
minutes
can they get him
added
away?
time.
There's no... Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions.
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Van Dijk. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Zaniolo. Can he get it through? Good take, and it tries a shot! Goal! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 22.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Driving on and making good progress. He's having a go! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he thumps it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position. Shot at goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Good ball, good take. Big chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Zaniolo. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And that's been won straight back. Nicely aimed pass to Ketelara. Decent chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Zaniolo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And that is out of play. Ah, he's given it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Van Dijk. Zanetti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Decent progress down the left. Massa tries a shot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saliba gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through. Goes looking wide. Doué in acres of space out wide. Hakimi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Van Dijk. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Olise. De Bruyne. Olise. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's fabulous. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He is through here. Goes for the shot. Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Just eases him off the ball.
Doué really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, De Bruyne. Number 18,
So off we go once more.
Mbappe.
Well, I
Number
suppose from a
21,
defensive perspective,
Hazard.
Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Number 10, Hazard. Number 11, Kane.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona have their second corner now. Looking for a runner. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Over to the left. Almost an hour gone. Foot in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... It's Kane! He's got away with one there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Hazard. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that looks a decent ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's tried one! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chips it through. Flings it across. And he's heaved it away. Doué. Messi. Quality ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that is a little undercooked. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly
2
can't.
minutes has been indicated.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have...
And this is De Bruyne. Plenty. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating.